Hey guys, welcome to day 71. Great, pause it in case. Try this again. Hey guys, welcome to day. Yeah, that's the day. Welcome to day 71. Sorry for the lighting.
Would you rather me pause and put you on this side?
I don't know if that'll make it worse or not.
Position change.
Had to change for lighting purposes. We have the Marley with us.
Marley!
Um, don't save Daddy from the V, please.
Please don't save me from that. I don't need you. Go away.
It's trying to go in her mouth. Dang. A bee tried to sacrifice itself to my dog's mouth. Um, so no walking today. Um, they started testing our building alarms at 9:30 this morning. It's now
It is now 11:58.
why'd you sing that?
Because there was a bug on me.
So my head is pounding. Also I woke up this morning and I physically couldn't walk like even to the bathroom unassisted. So we decided we'd come outside and I'd film. Hope you can hear me okay. And look how soft and cute it is.
We're twinning.
I'm sorry, I'm a geek. It feels like a little bunny rabbit.
It really does.
It's really soft. So we decided we'd come out and film a sit down video for today because I feel be careful with how much you're handling the mic. It's sensitive.
Yeah, I may have realized that after I was like stroking it.
Okay, but like the entire mic, like even this part, when you touch it, it picks up on there.
Oh.
So don't be rubbing it, just hold it still.
Okay.
Sorry, Eli's not used to this whole filming thing yet. It's been 71 days.
I'm not used to mics that are apparently really sensitive.
Apparently. You guys couldn't see that, but he went, I'm not used to mics that are really sensitive, and moved it around. That's what the eye roll and apparently was about.
Well, I don't think they could hear me if the mic's way the fuck down here. So I brought it up so that it was closer.
The good excuse. So when did your mouth go over here?
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Like, in case you guys can't tell, migraine Jammie is right under the surface.
Yes, hence why the migraine, Jamie.
What?
You said migraine, and I completely fucked up your name. I said migraine Jamie.
All right. Where's my gun? God damn it. Why do I have to know so many songs? I had words, guys. I'm leaving all of this in. This is just going to be a clusterfuck of a video.
It's gonna be a funny video, okay?
But yeah, so I woke up this morning and tried to go to the restroom and got out of bed, fell back into bed, which happens sometimes, so it didn't trigger any red flags. Let go of my chair to walk to the restroom and fell into the wall, and then had to use the wall to get into the restroom, and then sitting down was complicated. And then getting back up was even more complicated. Um, so I stumbled back into my chair and just decided that today is going to be a no bones day because apparently I have none in my legs. So we thought we'd do a sit down video, and because they're testing the fire alarm, the dog is going a little redonkulous in the apartment. Um, she doesn't, the alarms in our building are very high pitch, and so the pitch hurts her ears, so she um, typically does an alert bark, which is like a high pitch bark, but today she decided, along with alerting, she was also going to just bark in general. And believe it or not, even though she is a Pomeranian Chihuahua and looks like, look at her, you can tell that's a Chihuahua mix. There is no mistaking that that dog is a Chihuahua mix, but she has a very deep bark. And like, there have been times like in a previous building we lived in, I've ordered pizza and she's barked when the pizza man knocked on the door. And I'll go to open the door, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm scared of big dogs. Can you put the dog away?" And then I just open the door a little bit more, and he's like, "Oh, that's a little dog." And I'm like, "Yes, it's a very little dog." He's like, "She sounds a lot bigger from the outside of the door." I'm like, "Yes." But she's got like a deep, I don't know, big dog bark. It's the only way I know how to describe it. And then her alert bark is like really high pitch. And it's typically one she only brings out for a cardiac alert. If my heart rate gets too high, that's when she'll bring out the high pitch bark. But apparently, if we ignore the barking to let us know that the annoying sound is bugging her ears, she will now include the lovely alert bark, which is enough to, I mean, it's designed to grab your attention. That's its entire purpose. She barks like that to get my attention if my heart rate is too high and I've ignored a touch alert. She will tap me at first or boot me with her nose. And if I ignore her and don't sit down, then she'll sit, refuse to walk. If I try to force her to walk, then she does the high pitched bark until I sit down and she can lay across my legs until my heart rate slows. But she's now decided to incorporate that into I don't like the annoying fire alarm, make it stop. So now we're sitting outside at the park, filming a video, enjoying the silence that comes with not being in the building. In her defense, a couple of years ago, can't remember exactly how long ago because I'm fighting a migraine real hard to film this, but there was a fire in our building, and I was so used to the fact that the alarms go off regularly that I was like, Marley, we don't need to go out. It's a false alarm. And she was like alert barking at the door, like frantically alert barking at the door. And she came up and touch alerted a bunch of times and ran to the door and vocal alerted. And I was like, Marley, stop, knock it off. It's just the fire alarm. It's a false alarm. We don't have to go out. Then she went over to the front door, did a high pitch alert bark, came back over, got up on the couch, barked in my face, like spit from her mouth, flew into my face, and then she drew her front paw back, and as hard as she could with her little puppy self, slapped me in the face. And it made a little, well, hold on, sound, and barked one more time in my face. And I went, fine, you want me to check? And she like jumped down and walked me to the door. I get to the front door of my apartment and I'm like, wait, holy fuck, I smell smoke. I'm like, oh my god, okay. So to go get my kid out, get the two cats and the dog out of the apartment. So now every time the alarm goes off, she immediately thinks, okay, maybe it's a real fire this time.
I mean, didn't she also like high pitched bark like last month when, our alarms didn't go off
Yeah.
and we just ignored it?
Well, it was out of the blue. She went to the patio. Last month, there was a fire in our building. And the
Like
main building alarms didn't go off.
Like right below my build, like right below my unit.
Which is why they were testing them today. And so that day, she let off like was 3 really high pitched, randomly alert barks. And I was like, fuck are you alerting to? I'm fine. Chill out. And like checked my pulse and like felt fine, stood up, felt fine. I was like, Marley, just knock it off. And she begrudgingly like stopped barking, but she was like still being very, very anxious and like pacing. And then all of a sudden Eli and I see like firemen going into the building, and I was like, okay, wait a minute.
And then I went on the balcony, I sniffed, I'm like, there's smoke.
So Eli stops, one of the firemen goes, hey, should we be getting out? He goes, oh no, there was a fire. We got it out now though. I'm like, okay, cool.
Thanks, building, for letting us know.
Second time I've ignored my dog when she's been like, hey, bitch, I smell smoke. So now smoke alarms tend to really set her off a little bit. So for now, we're going to hang out at the park. What's the timer at?
12:55.
Okay. And then we're going to go in. I'm going to edit this and get it up for you guys. And have some freaking lunch because I haven't had breakfast yet. And I'm kind of hungry. But I wanted to make sure that I got a video up for you guys today. Also, update on the elevator because I forgot to include it yesterday. Both elevators in our building are still out. Eli's neighbor has gotten a chance to speak to the elevator maintenance guy. And he says the elevator on the west side of the building is probably a write-off, which is the side of the building that Eli lives on. So that's great.
Yep.
The elevator on the east side of the building may be able to be fixed. They're just waiting for a part. So, we're still doing stairs, which was extremely difficult today. And I can only imagine how difficult it is going to be to get up, which I didn't think about on my way down. So, love that for me. But yeah, sorry today was kind of a ramble, but I can't walk today. I can't. I really, really wanted to, but I've got a migraine now. I'm hungry. I'm cranky. I kind of want to eat something and go back to bed. So we're going to count this as a break day, and we're going to get back at it tomorrow. So, thank you all for your ongoing support. I love you all so very much. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 72.